On today's episode of DAPA.DANIEL, we'll go around this neighborhood, kind of show you what's set up right now. They have all the roads in, or at least for this first phase. Right now on this outer edge, they really have nothing built up here. HOA in this neighborhood is gonna be $150 monthly for like the single family homes. You can go in and you can filter lot sizes, builder. I'll throw up the plat map too for American Legend so you can see kind of where they're building, what's available. The amenities within here, they're gonna have a lazy river, 100 acres of open space. Down to Dallas is gonna be about 42 minutes.
So that makes sense.
Howdy y'all, what is going on? Thank you for joining me on another video today. We are finally checking out the Mosaic. There's enough homes in here built. The only frustrating thing right now with this community is that when you go onto the websites of all the builders, they don't have really prices up for some of the lot size in here. I'll talk about the builders. I'll get into some of the floor plans. Plenty of variety, I feel like, within here. They're gonna have townhomes. They're also gonna have single family. The other kind of annoying thing I find with this neighborhood is that if you're looking for a townhome, I think that this is a great neighborhood to pick. But if you're looking at a single family home, there's some lots I probably wouldn't pick if they're like across the street from a townhome. I think more of the lots on the south side of the neighborhood I like a little bit better. But we'll go around this neighborhood, kind of show you what's set up right now. They have all the roads in, or at least for this first phase. It's gonna keep going a little bit further and be a little bit bigger than what it is right now. It's just that they kind of have the first roads in. The amenity center, those types of things aren't in yet. Those are gonna be at least a year out because I don't even think they've broken ground on that stuff. There's also an on-site elementary that's gonna be coming. So look forward to that. They do have some roundabouts in the neighborhood, so let's just give it one good turn of the wheel. So this is the south side of the neighborhood, and then that's back out towards Frontier Parkway. That's the road that we came in off of. So that's gonna be like the main road in and out of this neighborhood to get over to like the Dallas Parkway, the Dallas North Tollway, kind of once it gets built out. And now we are on the north side of the neighborhood, and this is where the townhomes are gonna be going into. So there are gonna be some lots that are going to be across the street from townhomes, which I wouldn't pick if you're doing like a 50 or a 40 or a 60 lot. They're going to be up along here. This is going to be Cadence Homes. Now, when I went online and looked at their website, there was nothing kind of available for them right now as of late for the website. It said to reach out to the sales agent if you wanted more information, and I didn't really do that. I just kind of went quickly on to kind of see things and do some quick research on the builders right now. So like I said, some of the builders on their websites, they're being kind of lazy and not doing it, which is kind of frustrating because it's like, just show me the dang prices, y'all. The other neighborhood that's attached with this neighborhood essentially is, and I don't even know why I used the word essentially there. Did that even make sense? But it's the Creeks of Legacy. So this neighborhood goes right into the Creeks of Legacy. And these homes right here are KB homes, which are definitely on the lower end of things. But just letting you guys know kind of what this neighborhood is attached to. So then you're gonna have just the other 40 lots and townhomes around here. The school, the on-site school that's gonna be coming here, they haven't named it, or at least I haven't done enough research. If you guys know the name of the on-site school that's gonna be coming in here, let me know. But as of late, they haven't released anything. They just said that this part right here over to the left, this section is where the on-site elementary school is going to be going in. So if you are wanting a neighborhood that has an on-site elementary school or the school is close by, this neighborhood is going to provide that, but it's probably going to still be a couple years out from that point, because usually takes about a year for them to build the school, and they haven't even broken ground on this one. So they're probably still waiting to build a few more of these homes within here, get more people moved into the community, and then they'll be kind of working on that. So the other details I wanted to talk about was the tax rate in here. It's going to be at a 2.29%, but these tax rate, I think that's, I talked with one sales agent with Perry Homes. They gave me that number, but I think it's actually decreased since then, but I might be wrong. I've walked into some of these other builders and some of the tax rates have changed. So I'll just, you know, if you go by the builder in 2 months, 3 months from this video being released, if you're coming to check out this later on because you're just on Google search and you've just come across this video, let me know down in the comment section with like updates. And that's the thing with some of these videos right now, is just that I'll record and some of these tax rates and some of these things will change later on. So if you have updates and I say something different because it's just a past video and there's been new updates within that community, please leave a comment because that helps other people just kind of stay up to date, because I can't quite stay up to date with exactly everything because there's just so much stuff always being released. around Celina, around Prosper, just around the North Dallas area when it comes to communities. Right now on this outer edge, they really have nothing built up here. It's just like this big hill you can't really see over the side of, and then down this way is just looks like the developer's going back in. And speaking of the developer, this is going to be by the Telus Group. So the Telus Group is the same people that built Windsong Ranch as well. So they're kind of moving now a little bit further north of Windsong Ranch over into this community. And this is still going to be Prosper ISD, so that's why you see these price ranges kind of where they're at and so expensive kind of compared to some of the other Celina areas. Because even though this is the city of Celina, and that's what they're marketing it as, even though like when I went onto Google Maps, it showed that some of these streets were zoned for Prosper, but Celina is what they're kind of marketing it as. You're going to notice that these home prices are going to be a little bit more than some of the other Celina ones, just because this one's closer into Prosper and it's also into Prosper ISD, so there's a little bit more demand there. The HOA in this neighborhood is going to be $150 monthly for like the single family homes. I think it's going to be a little bit more for the homes that are the townhomes. Usually I see those be like $200, $250 per month, so that's what I'm expecting those to be. The pit in here also might change for the size lots, but for a 50-foot lot, the pit in here is about $350 per month. So you're paying at least, if I can do the math right, 150 plus 350, that's $500 per month. So that's the thing with this neighborhood, is that you gotta really want to be into Prosper ISD, and you gotta really want to live on this side of Prosper. This side right now, I say Prosper, Celina area, even though I feel like we're more into Prosper just because we're on the far south side of Celina. It's just that this side of Prosper, Celina area is just underdeveloped. Not a whole bunch of stuff going on over here. Most of the stuff is on the east side of Prosper, or at least the east side of the Dallas Parkway. There is some stuff along 380. This is where they're building the model home for the Tradition home right now. Highland looks like it's getting framed up, so I would expect a few more. It looks like down that street is where the other model homes are. So I would expect within the next few months, probably by spring, is when I would expect some of these homes to be built out for the model homes. Now they have quick move-ins. Some of the quick move-ins are showing, I think earliest is like April, May for some of the 40-foot lots. If we go a little bit further back here, it still shows like what's available for Tradition homes. These are all the 70-foot lots for Highland and Tradition. Those are going to be well over $1 million. Probably once you price things out, it's probably going to be around like 1.2 for like one of the lower end ones. Maybe 1.1, and I'll talk about those floor plans here in a second. So on the outside of the neighborhood, you still have some homes, some farmland around here. I don't know if you guys can see over this hill, but there's kind of a big farmhouse that's just on the other side of this hill. But we'll go down this way. Just want to go down a little bit more of the streets just to keep showing you guys. And now they actually have stuff with brick on it. So that's the thing. Sometimes these neighborhoods, I'll wait a little bit longer, and that's why it kind of took some time for me to do the Mosaic, because they've had the streets built out in here for a while now, but I just wanted to wait until some houses were actually put up to show you guys and get a better idea on kind of what's going on in this neighborhood and what things look like. Because all these builders I like, except for Bloomfield, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Not the biggest. They're not at the top of my list. All right, they're not at the bottom of the list, but they ain't at the top of the list. So here's another Highland coming soon. They got the Perry model home over here. Oh, I can't go this way. See, this is the other thing when you get into these neighborhoods. It's just a one big cluster. Okay, let's go down this way because there's a truck with a trailer going that way. All right, so here's the other model homes for Perry. So that looks like that one's coming along pretty soon. All right, and then you just got a bunch of other homes that are framed up. So when I went online, it looked like Highland Homes had like the most quick move-ins that they were marketing. Now I think Perry Homes has some quick move-ins, but they're doing a really bad job updating their website. Let me talk about the builders real quick. So for American Legend, They're going to have 40s, 50s, and 60s. For their 40-foot lots, they did have prices on their website. And I just pulled out a few for each one. About all the builders are at least doing 8 to 13 floor plans for each lot size. So I just pulled out a few of them because I think we'd be here all day talking about floor plans if I kind of listed it out. But I just pulled out like 4 or 5 for each lot size for the builders. So for American Legend 40-foot lots, they have 8 floor plans. They have the 1401 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,660 square feet starting at $534,000. The 1403 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,471 square feet starting at $624,000. The 1406 plan, 4-bed, 3.5-bath, 2,993 square feet starting at $649,000. The 1409 plan, 3-bed, 3.5-bath, 2,406 square feet starting at $619,000. The 1407 plan, 4-bed, 3.5-bath, 3,059 square feet starting at $659,000. So that's the high end at that $659,000 mark at about 3,000 square feet for the 40-foot lot. The 50-foot lots, they have 13 floor plans, no pricing on their website right now. They have the 1118 plan, 4-bed, 4-bath, 3,287 square feet. The 1120 plan, 3-bed, 2.5-bath, 2,165 square feet. The 1139 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,477 square feet. And then the 1146 plan, 5-bed, 4.5-bath, 4,098 square feet. So those go all the way up to 4,000 square feet with the 50-foot lots. For the 60-foot lots, they had 13 floor plans, still no prices on their website. They had the 1623 plan, 4-bed, 3.5-bath, 2,868 square feet. Then there was the 1632 plan, 4-bed, 4.5-bath, 3,577 square feet. The 1639 plan, 4-bed, 4.5-bath, 3,789 square feet. And then the 1692 plan, 4-bed, 4.5-bath, 4,068 square feet. So the high end of there is about 4,068 square feet. But with all those, you can add an extra bedroom, you can add another bathroom, you can do another half bath. So there's plenty of options. That's just kind of on the starting end of those. I'll throw up the plat map too for American Legend so you can see kind of where they're building, what's available, and then the different lot sizes between those and kind of get an idea on what American Legend is doing within the Mosaic. Bloomfield is another builder within here, but with them right now, they don't have anything marketing on their website about prices, so I think they're going to be coming later, but I don't really care about Bloomfield. I don't mind even talking about them because like I said, out of all these builders, Bloomfield's going to, like if I had to rate these builders right now, on like what's my favorite, it would be Tradition Homes, Highland Homes, Perry Homes. Actually, no wait, hold on, let me take that back. Tradition Homes, Highland Homes, American Legend, Perry, then Cadence Homes. I would take the townhomes over a Bloomfield home, but that's none of my business. So the other thing was Cadence Homes, like I was saying, no floor plans on there. It said contact the sales agent, but those are going to be the townhomes within here. There's not a whole bunch of townhomes that are going to be available. It's going to be way more single family homes, but they do have some of those within this neighborhood as well. Highland Homes is the next builder. They're doing 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. For their 40-foot lots, they had no pricing on their website. They had 11 floor plans available. They had the Grayton plan, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,597 square feet. The Grayson plan, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,612 square feet. The Linwood plan, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,273 square feet. And then the Belmont plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2,454 square feet. So that Belmont plan is going to be the biggest floor plan that they are providing for those 40-foot lots. The 50-foot lots, they have 10 floor plans. They have the 505 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,311 square feet, starting at $693,000. The 506 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2 half baths, 2,822 square feet, starting at $780,000. The 512 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 1 half bath, 3,290 square feet, starting at $801,000. The 513 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 1 half bath, 3,421 square feet, starting at $807,000. And then the 569 plan, 4-bed, 4-bath, 1 half bath, 3,395 square feet, starting at $852,000. Now, I would expect those prices to kind of go in line with the American Legend and the Perry Homes with how they're priced out. Usually the Highlands are a little bit more expensive, but they'll do a little bit more at the design center rather than like American Legend where they might have a little bit lower of a price, but they're not going to give you as many incentives at the design center. But each builder is different, each community is different, so they might be offering something that's kind of competitive with each other. The 60-foot lots, they have no prices on there for Highland Homes, but I just pulled out a few floor plans just to kind of show you. 213 plan, 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,792 square feet. The 216 plan, 3-bed, 3-bath, 2,980 square feet. The 247H plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,549 square feet. The 222 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,610 square feet. And then the 224 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,975 square feet. So with that one, it looks like right around 4,000 square feet is going to be the biggest that they're going to be building within the 60-foot lots. But like I said, they probably could add another 200, 300 square feet onto that with like a bedroom or other bathrooms within those plans as well. For Highland Homes 70-foot lots, they had 8 floor plans. They had the 272 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,104 square feet, starting at $911,000. The 274 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 3,629 square feet, starting at $939,000. The 297 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 1/2 bath, 3,665 square feet, starting at $997,000. And then the 608 plan, 4-bed, 3-bath, 2/2 bath, 4,092 square feet, starting at $1,075,000. So you can see within there that 608 plan is going to be the biggest floor plan. It's starting at that 4,092 square feet, but you can kind of make it bigger after that. But I would expect like those homes to be sitting at like the 1.1, 1.2 after some of the upgrades and options and maybe lot premiums within there. So if that's kind of what your budget is for a 70-foot lot, maybe this will work for you. The Perry homes, like I was saying, they're doing 50s, but they have nothing on their website. They're just showing 50s right now. So there's nothing I could really pull from that. Tradition Homes, 70-foot lots. And here they had 11 floor plans. They had no prices on their website. And there's the 50-12 plan, 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,980 square feet. The 50-32 plan, 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,506 square feet. The 50-61 plan, 4-bed, 4.5 bath, 4,089 square feet. 60-21 plan, 4-bed, 4.5 bath, 3,568 square feet. The 60-31 plan, 4-bed, 4.5 bath, 4,082 square feet. And then the 60-51 plan, 5-bed, 4.5 bath, 4,765 square feet. So Tradition Homes 70-foot lots on here are building like 4,700 square foot plus. So if you're looking for something that's almost in that 5,000 square foot mark, probably Tradition Homes is going to offer a little bit more than what Highland Homes is offering for their 70-foot lots within here. I'll throw up the plat map for Tradition Homes so you guys can kind of see what that looks like for them and what's available and what's sold within here. I'll also throw up the plat map for the 40-foot lot Highland Home. You can see those in there, what's available. Then here is the 50-foot lot Highland Home. You can see what's coming soon and what's available on there. Then here's the 60-foot lots for Highland Homes. And then here is the 70-foot lot for Highland Homes. So the 70-foot lots are just kind of getting built around the edge of the neighborhood where the pond system is and the fishing pier is going to be, and right across the street from the amenity center. I like the 70-foot lots that are on the south side of the neighborhood and not kind of further up by where the townhomes are. I don't think it's going to get right next to the townhomes, but I think the further you can kind of be from the townhomes, I think the better off you are for like resale value and selling the home later on in the future and just investment wise. And then the other thing is on the Mosaic website, I'll throw this up too, is that you can go in and you can filter lot sizes, builder, and pick what floor plan or what size home you want. So definitely go on there if some of these builders aren't giving you a better idea. I mean, definitely reach out to the sales agents or reach out to me if you want more information on kind of what's going on in there. It's just that some of these builders just aren't releasing anything yet. Even though their model homes are about to open, some of them just aren't putting out prices and things. So that's a bit annoying right now. All right, so now since I've talked about that, let's just keep driving a little bit further. So down around here is where some of these 40-foot lots and 50-foot lots are gonna be. They're not sporadic, but they're kind of spread out through the community where you're gonna have some 40s across from some 50s, and then you're gonna have some 50s maybe across from some townhomes and things like that. So there's gonna be a bit of variety here and there within the neighborhood, but down one street is usually gonna be like the 40-foot lots, and down another street might be like the 50-foot lots, but they're kind of gonna all be around each other. This whole community is gonna be about 760 acres when said and done and when they build everything out. The amenities within here, they're gonna have a lazy river, 100 acres of open space, fishing lake with a pier, bike trails, 2 amenity centers, a fitness center, a sand volleyball court, dog park, and then some neighborhood fire pits kind of here and there. All right, this is the furthest edge of the neighborhood. So let's go back up this way. All right. And then this neighborhood is, like I said, going to be along Frontier Parkway, that road that we use to come in here. Right now, Frontier Parkway, they need to expand it out on the Dallas Parkway. So just know, like, if you're moving into this neighborhood and you're commuting or doing something, going out at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. I mean, even when I was driving in here at like 12, there was a pretty big line to just turn onto the Dallas Parkway. So just know, like, living on this side, some of these roads getting out of here are still one lane, so it's going to be a little bit frustrating in the mornings if you're a commuter. Now, you'll get onto the Dallas Parkway and it'll still be about 5 minutes till you get onto the Dallas North Tollway. By 2026, maybe start of 2027 is when the Dallas North Tollway is projected to be out through, not all the way through Celina, but up until this point, basically, where you'll be able to hop onto it. But that's, you know, 2 years away. So just something to kind of look forward to. And then to get into Frisco, it's probably not even 15 minutes to get down into those areas, down into Plano, maybe 20, 25, depending on what part of the Plano. If you're going like Richardson, Plano area, it'll probably take you about 30 minutes from this point over here. But I'll talk about the commute here in a second. The school district over here is Prosper ISD. So that's going to be right now Hall Elementary, Rushing Middle School, and Prosper High School. But like I said, there is an on-site elementary that's going to be coming soon. I would expect that probably within the next 2 years. And then here's just some more homes that are built right now. So you got some Perry homes and some American Legend onto here. But like I said, definitely go onto the Mosaic website and kind of filter through things, and you can kind of get a better idea. They did a pretty good job of at least showing that, even though the builders on some of their websites aren't showing. Because like on the Mosaic website, you can see Perry homes for sale right now for quick move-ins, but on Perry Homes' actual website, they don't have anything, which is just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. There is going to be a power line structure going through here, so you can see these homes. And actually, let me turn around this way. So they got power lines running. I think these might be just because they have that going through a lot right now. It'll be interesting. There's some power lines along one of those streets there, so just kind of keep that in mind. I don't know if they're going to keep these. I don't know if they just have this out right now for power, because these don't seem like legit power lines. But maybe just something to ask the builder right now, because they had a power line going through a lot, which is just, I don't think that's what's going to happen with that one. But they might keep that. But they're very low, which makes me feel like they're just set up right now just to help get power to some of these areas. But that'll be interesting. Other than that, there's not really any other power lines or anything to that it kind of backs up to. Now, that being said, later on in the future, these homes that are on the west side of the neighborhood might back up to someone or something, or some apartment complex or some development at some point, because there's still areas around here where it's not quite developed out yet. So I just kind of keep that in mind. All right, actually, it looks like the model home for one of them actually, I think, is open. Is that it's a 40-foot lot. This is, yeah, so it looks like the Highland home 40-foot lot, one of them is open right now. So looks like that's the only thing going within this neighborhood. Everything else looks like it's maybe a couple months away, or by the end of the year they'll have all the model homes within this neighborhood. The commute out of here down to Dallas is going to be about 42 minutes. DFW Airport 36 minutes. Fort Worth 1 hour away. The high school is 8 minutes away. The hospital is 15 minutes away, and then the nearest grocery store is 13 minutes away. And that's it for all the information right now on this community. What I'm going to talk about next is the market for Prosper. So even though we're in Celina, this neighborhood is marketing for Celina. I did pull out Prosper stats because this neighborhood goes into Prosper ISD. So you're going to kind of get the same buyer that would be looking in, let's say, that a neighborhood zone for, you know, marketed for Prosper is still going to be looking within this neighborhood. So instead of pulling the data for Celina and those homes that go into Celina ISD, I pulled for Prosper, and what these homes go into Prosper ISD, just to kind of give you a closer idea, because like I said, these homes are going to kind of float more in towards the Prosper market rather than into the Celina market. So this will just give you an update for what the December numbers came out. So right now for single family homes, there is 2.5 months of inventory. The list to sold price percentage is 95.9%. Then the median days on market is 74. And then the median sold price is $761,000. For December, this is kind of where I expect things to go, because we get into December, it's winter. Even January, things slow up. I would expect things to kind of start moving a little bit, let's call it quicker, going into March. The median estimated property value right now for Prosper is $820,000. That's a plus 1.2% change from last month and a 3.9% change over 12 months. For active listings, the median list price is $924,000. That's a 2.2% change from last month. The number of properties is 206. That's down 20% month over month. The median days on market is 77. That's up 10%. Median price per square foot is 258. And then the median living area square footage is 3,685, and that's up 0.7% month over month. The median sold price was $761,000. That's down 1.7% month over month. Number of properties was 84. Average list to sell price was 95.9%. That's down 1.4% month over month. Median days on market 74. Median price per square foot 234. That's down 7.1% month over month. And then the month supply of inventory is at 2.5 months. That's a negative 21.6% change from last month and a negative 33.9% change over 12 months. So that kind of tells you a little bit about what's going on in this market right now for Prosper. And I'm also going to probably do another video at the end of the year on the Mosaic, just to kind of show you guys an updated version and where prices are kind of sitting at compared to where some things are. Because like I said, I wasn't able to provide all the good information for you guys, but at least this is maybe a start for some of y'all and getting a better idea on what things look like. So if you guys have any other questions about the Mosaic, please send me a text or give me a call. I have all my information down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Other than that, peace out, y'all, and take it easy as always. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.